ABC News. I'm Sherry Preston. More strong storms in more parts of the country. Earlier in the week, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio got socked with severe rain. Yesterday, it was the Atlantic coast's turn. ABC Sophie Flay with a rundown.
On Long Island, a possible tornado damaged cabanas in Atlantic Beach, a massive waterspout seen off the coast. There was also flooding that trapped people in their cars. In Dover, Delaware, another suspected tornado caused extensive damage to hotels and knocked out power. A state of emergency has been declared.
Hundreds in Gary, Indiana are still waiting for lights and air conditioning to come back on more than a week after storms knocked out power.
There are still downed trees and power lines across Gary and Northwest Indiana. The utility company doesn't anticipate being able to fully restore power until Tuesday, a full 2 weeks since the storms hit.
ABC's Alex Perez in Gary. A charter aircraft carrying 8 people crashing at a remote radar site in western Alaska Thursday. The military says all 8 on board died. An American woman is accused of pledging allegiance to ISIS and planning an attack on the New York State Capitol building in Albany, New York. It's an unusual case, says ABC News contributor John Cohen.
Typically, these types of plots are conducted by men. 98% of mass shootings are conducted by male offenders, but there are examples.
A woman who has not yet entered a plea is also accused of buying materials for a bomb, including nails, batteries, and electrical tape. Still a lot of questions about the return of Harry and Meghan to the UK. ABC's James Longman is at Buckingham Palace.
One of the big things that Harry has long said is he wants the British government to cover his family's security, wants to have them pay for it. One of the big arguments that the British government has made is, well, we won't do that because you don't live here. So if maybe the calculation is if we live here, they'll pay for it.
After a record 9 months at sea, the USS Abraham Lincoln is headed home and should arrive back in the U.S. in 4 to 5 weeks. You're listening to ABC News.
I'm not one to say I told you so, but I switched to Pure Talk over a year ago, and ever since, I've been telling people there's no better wireless company out there. Well, a few months ago, a massive survey was conducted. 123,000 people were asked to rate their wireless carrier in 4 categories: coverage, support, data, and overall value. Well, the results are in. Guess which wireless company was the only wireless company to get 5 stars in every category? Yeah, Pure Talk. 5 stars, every category. To celebrate, Pure Talk is offering the first 3 months of any plan for just $15 a month, including their top-tier unlimited plan. No contract, no commitment, just a very inexpensive way to test drive the only American wireless company with 5 stars in every category. Just dial pound 250, say micro, and Pure Talk's U.S. customer service will take it from there. Again, pound 250 micro. And yes.
Local news and weather brought to you by Mississippi Energy Services. We're your fast, affordable, and friendly generator service company. msenergy.us. msenergy.us.
An intensely hot weekend for central Mississippi. National Weather Service meteorologist Sharonda Waddell says the chances for strong to severe storms are at level 1 in 5 for our area today.
With high temperatures reaching the upper 90s to low 100s, and that will bring the heat indices to between 105 to 110 degrees.
The high today is 99. You have a 40% chance for afternoon storms, and some of those storms could be on the strong side. Tonight, the low is 75, and it's partly cloudy. Saturday, it's another 100-degree day with a 20% chance for afternoon storms. Sunday, 99 and sunny. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis. Carly Gregg stays in prison. Her life sentence in Rankin County for the killing of her mother, Ashley Smiley, in 2024, and the attempted murder of her stepfather has been upheld by the Mississippi Supreme Court. That court heard oral arguments in the case back in May. Your kids may be doing a bit better in science and a little bit worse than last year in math, according to the results released Thursday from the Mississippi Academic Assessment Program. It says test scores went up overall in biology, down a couple of points in math, and overall about the same in English. You can expect to see Lieutenant Governor Delbert Hosemann pushing a bill to ban cell phones in Mississippi classrooms in the next legislative session, which starts in January.
It means holding public officials accountable when there is corruption. And yes, it means stopping those people who call and try to sell me warranties all the time.
Sean Tyndall, commissioner of the Mississippi Department of Public Safety, announcing he's running for state attorney general. You might know him as the man who heads the department under which the Highway Patrol operates. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
Where do you stand in the pro-life community? If you're passionate about protecting the sanctity of life from fertilization to natural death, please join us at Pro-Life Mississippi as we make a difference and save lives right here in our own state. Pro-Life Mississippi is a community of individuals dedicated to equipping others to value all human life, including the preborn, those with disabilities, and the elderly. Our mission is simple: to provide unwavering support, education, and advocacy for the preborn, their families, and other vulnerable children and adults. If you're just starting your pro-life journey or you have been an advocate of life for many years, Pro-Life Mississippi needs your voice and talents to save lives in Mississippi. Together, we can make a difference in building a stronger pro-life Mississippi. Learn more about us at prolifems.org. That's prolifems.org. Be part of the community that celebrates each and every human life.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, jump away.
And good. Friday morning. It is the Chip Matthews Show along with Dawn McKenzie on a Friday. It's a catfish and rib and catfish Friday. Ribs and catfish. That's where it's at. Don't settle for those who just say we got catfish. You got to have ribs and catfish for it to be Friday. Okay. Good morning. Why? I swear I am sweating already in here.
Are you sick?
I don't know.
Are you dying on me over there? You do have a doctor's appointment next week.
Yeah, I'll just take off this weekend. Leave it with you.
Yeah, okay.
Good morning, David Gregory, Jeff Thomas, Lloyd Travis, Shane Easley, Will Brown, Phil Barlow. Good morning to all of you, and good morning to everybody listening all the way around the world. Saw where some of our South Carolina listeners were checking in yesterday, asking a bunch of questions online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're here.
Are they former Mississippians?
No.
Oh, wow.
The show.
So you've gotten people listening to your junk all the way in the Carolinas?
Oh, we got people listening to our junk all the way over there. Over there.
Over there?
Over there.
Mm-hmm. That's a long way over
yes,
there.
Yes, it is. You know, and it just surprises me. But they're checking with us because they believe that we have the ear of Trump. No, we realize what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I can put two and two together.
And you can add?
That is something that they don't accuse a lot of Mississippians of being able to. And if you watch the national numbers that came out the other day, the national numbers that Channel 16 was promoting today were the national numbers of how, and it's sort of like the government is covering up. The Mississippi government is controls our news media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say that. I'm going to say it out loud. This is what it appears to be.
Okay.
And of course, they have no control in Florida because they won't drive out here. That's how come all of us get on the air and act crazy. And we talk about things and you go, they're nuts. They don't, how do they know everything that's going on? Well, we got common sense out here. We got a building full of it between Jeff. Well, we don't have any with what's his name? Clay. Clay has no common sense. No, he really doesn't.
Was he born in that era? Is he that young?
He's too young. He's too young to be smart.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know, but
that's what I was trying to say.
But I mean, he finds stuff out
mm-hmm.
and he figures it out.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's not like Kim Wade where it just rolls right off his tongue. You know,
Clay has to work a little harder.
Yeah, but he's out there in the middle of it.
Yeah,
and the culture war. My wife is listening overseas. I know your wife is listening to me overseas. She called me last night.
She'll behave.
Well, this morning.
Behave.
But anyway, It is the Chip Matthews Show. She is Dawn McKenzie. She does make it to work on Friday. So it's the Chip and Dawn experience on Friday. And of course, we're here today and we've been going through everything. And then we see the big breaking news last night on Channel 6. Well, it was at 4:00 in the afternoon and they went to the live shot. And of course, the chief of police wasn't up there yet. But, you know, all of a sudden she got quiet for a while, y'all. And I'm just going to have to apologize to her because when she got quiet, you know, she was in the news every day, near the news every day. And then all of a sudden quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is me putting 2 and 2 together. Okay. This is mathematics and trying to figure out what they're trying to hide. Okay. You had the girl that was the 2 ladies and the baby
Toddler.
that was shot with a gun that belonged to the Jackson Police Department. Then after that occurred, you know, you got the Nolan Wells and everything else. And I'm going, why is this not national news? Well, y'all, I bet you it's about to be national news.
Really?
I think this is me. I mean, I'm just outside looking in. Now, I don't have all the inside sources that Clay has and everything like that. But basic math skills will tell you from her being quiet and then now coming out with an investigation to find out that people have been on administrative leave. Some people have been fired.
Are you talking about the dispatcher?
Mm-hmm. You got a dispatcher, but you also got a detective.
Mm-hmm.
The detective was put on administrative leave without pay.
Mm-hmm.
And usually when you're without pay, they think they got you.
Mm.
You know,
We
ain't going back to pay nobody.
So
And
you're
then-
talking about the Jackson dispatcher that has been charged, accused of helping criminals associates.
Yeah. So
That's
for
what
instance,
you're talking about.
So for instance, if you called in a crime in North Jackson, let's say a crime was going to be committed in North Jackson.
And the dispatcher knew about it.
The dispatcher would call and say, we have something over here
In South Jackson.
So
she would send all the police in the opposite direction of a crime that she knew, or is it a she?
Because you have so few officers working.
Right.
Okay. So if everybody goes to back everybody up, then all of a sudden you leave your flank exposed. It's sort of like the way Ole Miss runs offense. You know, we run the 3 guys down the field on this side, and we got one guy over here that comes out of the backfield. They dip the ball over to him. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Yeah, that's the way that works.
That's simplistic. That's the only way y'all win is through simplicity.
Simplicity works, dear. You know, it's like the truth. You know, if people told the truth is simple.
I guess if these colleges really taught their kids mathematical skills, they would catch up with the simplicity of Ole Miss's offense.
And that's the problem. I mean, the big number in football is 6 or 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 3. Those are the big numbers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You got to score more 7s than you do 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So getting close enough to kick the ball through the uprights, that's not good enough in the SEC anymore. You got to get the 6 where you can get the extra point, 7, sometimes 8.
Yeah.
And that's the only math skill you need, is being able to.
So if you're a football player or a football coach, you don't really need math.
No, you do need math because you got to keep up with the score.
You can't count 7 plus 7 plus 7.
Well, you got to make sure that you're scoring the 7 and not the 3.
Why not the 3 and the
3
and the 3?
It
That
takes
equals 9.
2 3s does not make 1 7.
No.
See, and
But
that's
another 3 on top makes 9.
Yeah, but you got to get it 3 times, and it's hard to get down there 3 times sometimes.
Yeah.
But unless you got a little girl that can kick it a long way.
A little girl?
Well, whatever. I don't want to be putting it in that thing, but
Yeah.
I guess I went there. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning. I wonder how the hip doing today. Let's see. Tony Snow, good morning. Allah Akbar. Thank you, Tony Snow, whatever that means. You didn't know I could speak.
It doesn't mean good because
broken English.
Is that what that is?
I don't know what the hell it is. I don't care.
That sounds like that foreign
and good morning.
That foreign language.
Drive your line, cart sport.
It's Christy Cox.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Hey,
is.
did you know yesterday was National Aviation Day?
Yes, I knew that.
And
That's
you
why
didn't say anything about it.
I flew to work.
You did?
I flew to work.
In the limousine?
Yeah.
It has wings now?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
You know.
Well, I want to shout out to Jody Carson and Brandon Stevens. They're good friends of mine who are, Jody was once an ag pilot.
An ag pilot?
Mm-hmm.
What does that an ag pilot do?
It's where you fly, you spray the farmland.
What do you call that?
They're ag pilots.
What do you call it?
It's a air tractor.
No. Air tractor.
Yes.
They don't have wings on a tractor?
They're air tractors. Don't you know anything, Chip? Do I have to teach you
You're talking about a
everything
crop
on air?
duster?
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you say crop duster then?
Well, they're a crop duster, but they're also referred to as air tractors, ag tractors.
Flying tractors.
Yes. Yep. But anyway, those are two great guys, and thank y'all for what you do.
I thought you were going to say these are two guys that are blue angels.
No.
You're a blue angel person.
I do love my blue angels.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I'm a white angel.
No, you're not.
No, okay. I tried.
You're the devil in disguise.
Yes, indeed. That's what they say. 6:16. Remember in October, what is it, October 26th? Is that when we were doing the Grip and Grin at our place?
Mm-hmm.
Grip and Grin.
At night?
At night is at Beethoven's on the reservoir. I want y'all to come out and check that out. Beethoven's Acme Pizza out there on the water. It's a Monday night. It's where you can come out and be hanging out with the political pundits.
It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be great. It's going to be big. For all of y'all that can't make it to Grip and Grin on the first Wednesday of the month at Mama Hamill's.
Right.
This one's going on a Monday at night.
I wonder who our speaker is going to be.
I don't know.
It's always very interesting to be.
I'll be the speaker.
No. Nobody would come, Chip.
Okay. You say that. You say that. Well, anyway, y'all, we got corruption going on at the Jackson Police Department, which we already knew, but it seems like we're headed in the right direction. You know, it takes a minute to catch a thief, and they may have found one. They may have found something. They may, and that's the funny thing is how much fallout, because she, the way she did the innuendos in her press conference was, don't care who you are or what you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's already called in Mississippi Highway Patrol and the FBI. I mean, Department of Public Safety and FBI. They've already been contacted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to get ugly. But y'all, I think that the whole world, and especially Mississippi, it's all coming to a head.
Gosh, it sure needs to.
I mean, you got the supervisors in Madison County that went ahead and improved the evaluation of the state audit not state auditor, the county assessor, that the buildings are worth $295 million. And Amazon built them. And so they say they're only worth $68 million. And we valued them at that because, one, we get more taxes that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And what I'm afraid of is that we've given them some kind of abatement on that tax. And they figured out how to build a building underneath the abatement.
Yep.
And they're going to owe no tax.
Yep.
Then they go, how long? We spent that money for the next 10 years. I mean,
that's the way it works.
That's the way it works. I mean, to me, if you told me, you know, basically, Chip, you can get a year for free, I'd be there for a year for free because that's basically what you're doing there because you're dropping the money down so far.
Yeah.
And then you already got all the other tax incentives. We already paid for the electricity. What are you going to do? Get mad and go home? What are you going to do if you got a bunch of empty buildings out there? You're going to rent them to me and I'm going to open them up as a concert hall. No, the Prada guy would beat me to it. The Prada guy would get it. He'd get it and say, oh, we're going to turn it into the mall like they have in Minnesota. Be the biggest mall in the world.
The Mall of Canton.
The Mall of Canton. Back more on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB.
The Mall of Canton.
The Mall of Canton. Back more on the Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
In the heart of rural America, we know the value of an honest day's work. While the big corporate brands focus on their stock prices, Outlaw Light is focused on you. We're an independent American brand built on resilience. We don't preach or teach, we just brew. That means a high-quality, 105-calorie light beer at a price that respects your hard-earned dollar. For the patriots, the dreamers, and the doers, America deserves a new light beer. Grab an Outlaw. It's darn good beer.
Huddle up, wing lovers, and double your count for less on Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings. When you buy one order of traditional wings, get one for 50% off. No time to dine? Order for delivery and wing it up with a crew at home. Or pick up takeout when you're on the go. Limit one per order, not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply. Huddle up for Wing Tuesday at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Looking to elevate your ride? Weston Automotive and Rick's Pro Truck have you covered. From rugged bumpers to sleek step bars, Weston's top-notch accessories will transform your truck into a head-turner. And at Rick's Pro Truck, we specialize in custom installations that bring your vision to life. Visit us today for expert advice and unbeatable deals. Weston Automotive and Rick's Pro Truck, where your truck's potential comes alive. Weston and RPT. Trucks live here.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Are you craving a home-cooked meal without the hassle? Come over to McBee's Bar and Grill in Ridgeland for their Blue Plate lunch specials. Served up every weekday, at McBee's is a different entree every day. Chicken spaghetti on Mondays, beef tip Tuesday, pork chop Wednesday, spaghetti Thursday, and catfish Fridays. And McBee's Blue Plate lunch comes with 2 classic southern sides and cornbread or a roll. McBee's specials are served every weekday from 11 to 2. McBee's, buzzing the res since 1982. Hi, Kim Wade here. Cork and Door Company has been providing quality residential garage and commercial overhead door products to Mississippians for over 50 years. Cork and Door is a supplier of garage door parts and services such as LiftMaster, commercial and residential door operators, as well as Clopay, sectional commercial and residential doors, Asta, commercial sheet and rolling steel doors, and Cornell, rolling steel and shutters, with many in stock for the same-day pickup. CorkandDoor.com. That's CorkandDoor.com.
This is Jack Hoffman. For nearly 31 years, Tico's Steakhouse has been a staple of fine dining in Jackson, Mississippi. Dad has long since desired for me to come work alongside him. And now that I'm here, I would like to invite you to come experience our family tradition of our hospitality, sizzling steaks, and healthy poured beverages. Our dining rooms are open and we are taking reservations. Our private rooms are also available along with takeout. Call today or stop in and experience Tico's in the second generation.
Tico's Steakhouse, East County Line Road in Ridgeland, 601-956-1030.
Football is back in start phase. Join the Bulldogs as Mississippi State opens the season at home against the ULM Warhawks. Be there for the first kickoff, the first touchdown, and the return of game day at Davis-Wade Stadium. Gather your family, bring your cowbell, and help create the home field advantage that only Bulldog fans can deliver. Tickets for Mississippi State versus ULM start at less than $18 and can be purchased at hailstate.com/tickets.
Health has always been reactive, focused on fixing problems as they happen. But with Blue Primary Care, we're taking a proactive approach, working with you to help you understand your health and empowering you to be healthy. It's time to prioritize you, your health, and your life. The results? Less worrying and more living. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show.
Telling y'all, this is going to adversely.
Yes, it is the Chip Matthews Show, heard round the world in your neighborhood. I'm looking at this thing with Senator.
I don't want their water. I want my water. This does. And the last meeting I had was up in the penthouse suite at Butler Snow's office because they represent the utility authority, and their lawyer is the one threatened my city. Said, if you don't turn your water over to the utility authority, you'll never get permission to drill another well from DEQ. Now, may the lightning strike me right now if I'm telling you a lie. I hate to repeat this, but this is how desperate they are to get customers. They threatened my city and said DEQ will never give you another well if you don't turn your water over to the utility authority. And the last thing I had when they were trying to smooth it over and meet with me up in the penthouse suite at Butler Snow, I said, go ahead and run that water through in front of my house. I said, and you're going to have to run it through my dead body to hook it to my house. So
Hey, that's Senator Angela Burks Hill.
Goodness.
Yeah. I mean, the utility thing has gotten completely out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real simple. You dig a well, you get water. There shouldn't be all this other stuff up there in Canton right now. They made sure that it was time for Mr. Wallace to be off the board. They appointed somebody else onto the board who was not the nuclear engineer again, not the person that was qualified to be on the board. First they did the hairdresser. I don't know what this guy does, but put somebody else on the board up there in Canton, and now that had nothing to do with Canton there, but it's another battle over power and water. And then I saw where everybody was posting that they were going to be, and it wasn't CMU, it was energy was going to cut off your electricity for a few hours on 100-degree days to do some work.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't, we're bending over backwards for these data centers. And now there's a question as to how much they cost. It's one of those things, you go out and buy a car, you tell everybody you paid $200,000 for the car. It's great. It's wonderful. And you act like you're a high roller. And then when it goes to pay for it, no, we didn't pay but like $72,000 for it. Some people take the price up. Some people you take the price down.
Yep.
And has the government been caught with their hands in the pocket saying, it sounds good to say we got billions and billions and billions of dollars coming in. And then all of a sudden Amazon that has the billions that has to spend and goes, excuse me, we're going to be good stewards of our money. And we're not going to spend $295 million to build this building. And we got to build 5 of them. So that's 15. That's 15. That's 10, 15 billion, 10.5. I mean, never mind. I can't do math. I'm from Mississippi. I don't have to do math. But anyway, it's a little over $1 billion. Okay. And give or take a few.
There's just so much fraud that comes out of all the politicians' mouth.
And that's what the problem is. That's why we need new people running for office.
Where are all of our young people?
Well, I don't know if it's young people. Well, they're all still trying to learn math because we've taken the skills of teaching out of the schools. Nothing against the school teachers that are there. They're teaching what they're being told to teach.
Right.
Okay. And they got to pass this test. I don't care. They got to pass this test.
Everything's just fraud.
It's all
fraud.
It's all white privilege.
It's all fraud, and then they're flagrantly committing crimes right in front of our faces and think that we're too stupid to see it.
Well, I mean, you don't understand. We allow into our face every day. We allow the news media to lie to us, or not tell us what's going on, or not tell us the truth. We allow that every day. We cut on the idiot box, and the idiot box starts talking weather, this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, that there was 3 murders in the area. Then you'll see somebody talking on Facebook. They say, yeah, we walk down that street every day, and you hear the gunfire every day.
Yeah.
You just have to check your body when you get home. It's like looking for ticks. Make sure you don't have a bullet hole in you. I mean, but that's the way it lives. I mean, we go through life now expecting X amount of crime is going on around you, and you're supposed to walk through the middle of it and hope that it doesn't
step over dead bodies and just go on to work.
Yeah, there you go. Excuse me.
Yeah.
He's from last night. and then you'll have kids playing in the field. Oh, we found some bones. Oh, that's somebody else. Oh, that person was killed by the police department and was buried years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all think about the headlines over the last 4 years in our central Mississippi area. Just let's get it down. We lost the DA, and the DA before him was also getting indicted and always in trials, right? Okay. Then we had a mayor that said he didn't do it until he had to say he did it, where he wouldn't get a bunch of time.
Yep.
Okay. We had the guys up in Canton, finally, the alderman up there in Canton that one of them had gotten busted for the second time doing the same crime, and then one of them first crime, and then on the one of them that got busted, you found out that he was getting kickbacks on people that he gave contracts to, like a guy that cut the grass at the school. That guy was paying up the chart there to a guy at CMU $1,000 a month for having that contract, and he was, of course, an alderman. I mean, that's just little bit that we ain't even got into people murdering people and bodies laying around and people being run over in the middle of the night by police cars and getting buried without their name on their grave. Mm-hmm. We got people hanging in trees. We got people being shot by guns from the city of Jackson that got stolen. We got pictures of cars on blocks. Police cars with no tires on them. Police cars with no tires on them. I mean, you can't make this up.
Oh goodness.
And somebody the other day when I was talking to them, they said, Chip, you make it, and when you laugh at it, and you can't help but to laugh at it. But the reality is, it's a joke. It is sad that we are living a life with corruption all around us, and we're not doing anything about it because only 17% of us vote. And so the government and the people in charge go, well, 83% of the people don't care. Majority don't care what goes on, so we can do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
There it is.
Yep.
I don't even know,
People are so consumed with Facebook and their cell phones that they don't really know to look around them and see what's really going on.
And the sad thing is, on Facebook, in between all of what you see online, there's more news there than what you get on your TV from the local community.
Yeah. So I have this smart TV, and I hate these smart TVs because they're slow. They're snail. If you want to change the channels, it doesn't just happen like it did back in our day with analog, So by the time you get your TV station on the channel and it comes in, the news is over. I mean, you have to start 15 minutes. You have to start like at 4:45.
What county did you buy your smart TV in?
Madison.
Okay. Well, they're usually smarter in Madison County.
Well, our supervisors are.
Mm-hmm. Well, our supervisors aren't that smart. Where the hell you been? You've been reading propaganda. We'll be back with more. We got to take a break. Bye. We'll be right back. Where the hell you been? You've been reading propaganda. We'll be back. We'll be right back.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Serpent Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
When mobility matters, Hometown Medical makes it simple. Discover our lightweight portable folding scooters. You can take these scooters anywhere, and they will go up to 14 miles on a single charge. Whether you're going on a weekend cruise, an airplane flight, or just around town, these 3- and 4-wheel scooters are built for freedom and convenience. And if you're looking for style and agility, check out our lightweight power wheelchairs. With the tightest turn radius possible, they move with ease. So whether you're cruising, traveling, or just enjoying everyday independence, Hometown Medical has the mobility solution for you.
How do you get the hell out of your life?
Get on your knees and cry out to the Lord. He hears you right where you are.
Oh gosh, Jesus.
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 How do you get the hell out of your life?
He will love that hell out of you.
You trust in him and you let him love the hell right out of you.
So how do you get the hell out of your life? Listen Saturday mornings at 7 and 7:30 on 1039 WYAB or wherever you get your podcasts.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The same line of storms that caused severe damage in the Midwest moving further east on Thursday. ABC's Morgan Norwood.
A rain-wrapped tornado tearing through the city of Dover, Delaware, sending debris flying and leaving behind a trail of destruction.
I can't believe it.
Some residents caught off guard racing to take shelter. 2 hotels left badly damaged, pieces of the building wrapped around power lines.
On Long Island, New York, a waterspout may have come on shore. If so, that'd be a tornado. Firefighters digging through torn apart structures at a beach club, making sure there was no one inside. President Trump heads to South Carolina today to stump for Darlene Graham, days ahead of the South Carolina Republican Senate runoff. A charter aircraft carrying 8 people crashing at a remote radar site in western Alaska, killing all on board. President Trump back on the air with his one-time fixer, Michael Cohen, who testified before Congress about Trump's hush money payments. He also did prison time for tax evasion. They were on Cohen's radio show. This is ABC News.
This is Gary Bryden, ordained minister with the Association of Independent Methodists, inviting you to join us each Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. for the Methodist Bible Hour USA. We'll explore the scriptures and enjoy special music. In today's world, there's a lot of confusion around us, but we'll point you to the eternal truth found only in Jesus Christ. That's the Methodist Bible Hour USA every Sunday morning at 6:30 on 103.9 WYAB.
Are you worried about an aging loved one? What options are there for assisted living? What will my insurance cover? Join John Merrill with Amada Senior Care for Senior Health Today, each Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m., right here on 103.9 WYAB. From assisted living options to nursing home care to elder planning, Senior Health Today and Amada Senior Care has you covered. Each Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m., right here on 103.9 WYAB.
Friday mornings at 9 is a great time to chill with us here at 103.9 WYAB. It's the Blues and Arts Hour, brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Mississippi, Small Town Music, and Fusion Coffee House. I'm Chris Davis, your host. You'll hear from people who play, write, and live music from Mississippi artists and creators, and you'll also get to sample some of their work. And it's every Friday morning at 9 on 103.9 WYAB.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show. I, of course, am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie in this morning. 6:37 a.m. as you're all sitting in traffic on your way to carry the kids to school. Yes, we're going to school this morning. Chip and Dawn, cut your hair. Yes, I do need a haircut. That's Jenny's fault, but she got a hip. They cut her hip.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what he's going to say about yours. Vince Warren says they don't teach them how to search for themselves. To research all info, they have been eliminating truth and history from books for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
See, we got the new Amazon plan in Canton. Let's go with some conspiracy theory.
Okay.
So we have the new Amazon plan in Canton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the data center, that's where they're going to control everything that was on the internet, right?
Right.
What did Amazon do when they started out? They sold books.
Mm-hmm.
So they got themselves smart,
Yeah.
and then they destroyed all the books.
Yeah.
And put them all online. So now Amazon owns all the knowledge.
Oh.
So now you got to figure out if you can get Maryland Christian Cannon is sitting there on, I guess that'd be Sunset Drive in Canton.
Uh-huh.
In the dark.
She has no electricity in Canton?
Yes.
With that big, huge solar farm right
We got
there?
that big solar
She has
farm.
no electricity?
Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 100 degrees outside, people.
Why do they not have electricity?
I don't know. I saw so they were going to cut the power off in Canton or right out that side of Canton for like 6 or 7 hours. And I was going, that don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
It don't make no sense to be cutting off air in the middle of the summer. I mean,
with 100-degree weather.
I guess, and in the neighborhoods they're doing it in. Now, I guess if you were dead broke, living in a hotel, living in a condemned apartment complex in Jackson,
Uh-huh.
they would make sure you had electricity too, and they'd make sure you had water.
Yeah.
And make sure the news TVs are there to make sure that you're on TV to talk about how bad life is where you are.
Mm.
Meanwhile, the
people that pay their bills.
People that pay their bills are sitting in the dark. Okay, let's see. Debbie, her lights went out 2 times, but it's on now. Are you on CMU or Energy? I don't know what they are out there. Been out since 2 a.m. That's what I'd heard. It was going to go off at 2 a.m. and it'd be back on by 10. That was for some
unacceptable. People got to get ready for work and school.
They sent out a message to people telling them that they weren't going to have power. And I'm going, 100-degree days. Well, you know, Chip, we got to make sure we take care of the data centers. Got to make sure that they have power. Good morning, Helen.
Hi, Mom. My air conditioner quit working last weekend or one day last week. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, my house got up to 80 degrees.
And then you called who?
Central Heating.
In
air. Yeah, that's what they were. And they came right on out and fixed it.
Ben Craig got it done
He
immediately.
sure did.
See, that's where I always tell you got to know your air conditioning guy. It's just like, I called him first and I called John Cerami second.
Yeah.
Well, Ben does my sound for Sound and Lights also. So I always call Ben. Then I call Fred's son, John.
Yeah.
And it also depends on what side of town I'm on. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all,
you're everywhere.
All kind of stuff going on in the news, and everybody's just corrupt. And look, they leave paperwork up here. You know, Kim leaves. He leaves it a mess. Leaves it a mess up here. He leaves all this information up here, and you just don't know who does. And of course, Kim. Of course, when you're leaving here at night, he's trying to get back to where the guns and the knives are going off, to where he can keep up with what's going on. I understand, Kim. I understand. And, it's big kickoff weekend, and the police are already patrolling in all the counties. Y'all realize this, for DUIs for Labor Day weekend, which Labor Day weekend is not next weekend. It's the following weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's way down the road.
Mm-hmm.
But they're getting ahead of the thing and going ahead and setting up checkpoints everywhere. So do that. Okay. So some of this paperwork he left here, and I read some of the propaganda that the other shows put out. Okay. First, Islam came for Israel, and I did not speak out because I was not Israeli. Then Islam came for France, and I did not speak out because I was not French. Then Islam came for Spain, and I did not speak out because I did not speak Spanish. Then Islam came for Germany, and I did not speak out because I did not speak German. Say German chocolate cake. That's all I know. Then Islam came for England, and I did not speak out because I was not English. Now, I can speak English, but I'm not English. Not English. Then Islam came for the United States, and I did not speak out because I was American, but was afraid of being called a racist and an Islamophobe. Now, that wouldn't apply to anybody that works at this radio station that they didn't speak out. But anyway, I continue. Then Islam came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then Islam came for the socialists, Benny Thompson, that's your people, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then Islam came for the Democrats, who are also Benny Thompson's people, and I did not speak out because I'm a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat. Then the Islam came for the courts, and I did not speak out because I was not a court. The Islam came for the judges, and I did not speak out because I was not a judge, although we got a Islamic judge in Benoit now. Then finally, Islam came for the Christians, and I did not speak out because I was not a believer, even though I called myself a Christian, and then America failed. How about that, folks? What are you doing to make your life better? What are you doing to make your area better? Are you going to go to church Sunday? Are you just going to church? Are you just going through the motions of being a Christian? And when you look at this Islam and America and living with all the crime that's around you, and you don't speak out or you don't do anything, you deserve every bit of what you're getting, right?
Mm-hmm. And people just do that. It's all about themselves these days. It's not about their community.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm online. I got a bunch of friends online, this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
You
can click it on and off.
I got followers.
You dream. You have followers, Chip.
I have over. I think it said the other day that I'd made it to 1 million followers. Or
You can read that number?
No, I can't. Too many zeros.
So.
You know, I'm used to zeros with no one. Red ink. But anyway, you just look at this and you go, yeah, the problems in the world, we've allowed them to create because we don't get involved.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I understand this week it's just too hot to get involved. I understand. I'll go with that. You got an excuse this week. But when that temperature comes down another 10 degrees and that wind blowing in the air, it'll feel better. But right now we're in hell. We literally live here in hell. This is exactly what hell would be like in Mississippi. Okay? Because we'd be on fire. We'd feel like we're dying, but you live forever in hell in the heat, and everything around you is sex and guns and crime all around you. That's hell, right? So that's where we are now. That's where we are. You know, here you are in Jackson, Mississippi, where if you decide to venture out and go to let's say you were going to go to a bar and you didn't get shot before you got into the bar. Once you get into the bar and you pick up somebody to talk to, then you're still playing Russian roulette because number one town for STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, people. So you go in there and you can wind up with gonorrhea. You're going to wind up with syphilis. You can wind up with AIDS, or you wind up with some new disease that they come up with. I mean, how are we supposed to live in a world that is completely filled with sin? I mean, it's not just a little bit anymore, boys and girls. It's beyond. And then, of course, our legislature, y'all need to think about yourself. Check yourself for just a second, because many of you say you're conservative and you're not. But let me ask you this. If every time you show up, all you're doing is trying to create another sin tax, because you're going, they're not going to stop doing these things. They're not going to. Maybe we need to tax the sexually transmitted diseases next. I mean, we have taxed gambling. That didn't make you stop gambling; it makes you gamble more. And it builds all our roads and bridges.
I know. I heard you talk about the roads of gold yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. So the gambling helped all the roads and bridges. Then, of course, the lottery came in and it made it all go. I mean, it fixed everything in the state. Not.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Then we had sports gambling, the mobile sports gambling we were looking at. And then all of a sudden you had some people that went on trips down to the Super Bowl and this, that, and the other. And they said, well, shoot, if we pass this, we won't keep getting this, this money. So we won't do that. We're not going to pass that because these people will pay for us to go everywhere in the world. And we'll get money on the casino side that's trying to keep us from not doing certain things. And then on the other side, those people will give us money to do other things. And we can just stay in the middle and not pick a choice. It's sort of like the drug money. Oh, drug money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the drugs, you got the big box stores that want to get rid of the mom and pops, but the mom and pops have a lobby trying to protect them, and they're having to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other side, the big box stores has money, and they're trying to step on them. So we don't do anything. We just won't pass anything. Why did we have to do a special session when you're not getting anything done during the session?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's another $100,000.
Yeah,
$100,000 a day.
They get paid. It's all about putting money in their pockets.
And that was because y'all forgot to do something.
Did they forget?
I can't remember what they forgot to do. And then they had that meeting up at the old
They
Capitol.
went back to a special session for the school choice, didn't they?
No.
Did that never happen?
No, that didn't happen. They're still working the school choice. They're working on it. And it won't come up this year.
Mm-hmm.
I heard our good friend, Ms. Ferretti, she was talking about how it won't be on the agenda this year because it is an election year.
Mm.
And nobody wants to get caught being on the wrong side of that argument because the Republican votes are against school choice.
Yeah.
I mean, are for, they want them to be for the votes of the politicians that are Republican are for school choice. Their constituency is not.
Mm-hmm. That makes better sense.
And then the Democrats are against school choice, and their politicians are not. So does that mean the Republicans are really rhinos or really Democrats?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it really means.
That sounds like. That's what it looks like.
Good morning, Tim Catwell. I finally got that came up on here. He's in New Orleans, Louisiana, down there just off of. He's in the Garden District. And good morning, David Gregory. Okay, let's take a break. We'll be back with more with the Chip and Don Show Spectacular. We'll be talking about what's going on the reservoir this weekend. The Chip and Don Show Spectacular. We'll be talking about what's going on the reservoir this weekend.
1039 WYAB.
In the heart of rural America, we know the value of an honest day's work. While the big corporate brands focus on their stock prices, Outlaw Light is focused on you. We're an independent American brand built on resilience. We don't preach or teach, we just brew. That means a high-quality, 105-calorie light beer at a price that respects your hard-earned dollar. For the patriots, the dreamers, and the doers, America deserves a new light beer. Grab an Outlaw. It's darn good beer.
Dr. Mike Stonington here from Stonington Farm Grass-Fed Beef. Here in South Mississippi on Stonington Farm, our steers are grass-fed and grass-finished. No grain, no hormones, no antibiotics, no mRNA vaccines. Our grass-fed and grass-finished beef is straight from our farm to your table. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and at StoningtonFarm.com. That's StoningtonFarm.com with 2 N's. And we deliver every 4 weeks to the Jackson area. We are the grass-fed difference.
From a cabin on a creek to a field where the big bucks sneak. Oh, yeah! Tom Smith Land and Homes. Find your place where your roots can grow. From hunting ground to your front door key, call the landman of Mississippi. Tom Smith Land and Homes. Yeah, the landman's who you need. Brought to you by Tom and Ellen Smith. Tom Smith Land and Homes. That's it.
Yazoo Valley Electric Power Association wants you to stay away from downed power lines. Downed power lines carry the risk of deadly electric shock, even if the broken wire is not sparking. If a wire is crossing a road or driveway, avoid the area and keep others away. If you see a downed power line, back away and call your utility company or 911. When you call, be prepared to provide the specific address or location of the downed power line so a repair crew can get there as quickly as possible. This safety message brought to you by Yazoo Valley Electric Power Association.
Who said you can have too much of a good thing? Not at Mazzo Jackson. With rates as low as 0% with approved credit. Come test drive the all-new, fully redesigned 2026 Mazda CX-5. That's more room for you and your cargo, making the third-generation CX-5 the best yet. Mazda's best-selling SUV also comes with 1-year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. Mazda Jackson still specializes in certified pre-owned vehicles with hassle-free trade-in options available. Shop online at MazdaJackson.com or visit Mazda Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road.
Running a business in Mississippi is challenging enough without worrying about payroll and HR compliance. At People Leased, we're local, and we understand Mississippi's tax laws, labor requirements, and your day-to-day challenges. Get friendly, expert support for payroll, HR, time and attendance, employee benefits, and compliance, all from a team right here in Mississippi. People Lease, local support, real solutions. Visit peoplelease.com today.
Remember when Saturday meant tackling 3 projects before lunch? Now you need a nap after buying the lumber. It doesn't happen all at once. Energy slips away a little at a time. Focus does too. The team at Live Better Men's Health and Wellness helps men get answers to low testosterone, fatigue, weight gain, and more. Because getting older is mandatory. Feeling old is optional. Learn more at livebettermen.com. That's livebettermen.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store. LS Tractor understands your passion for the land, and just like you, LS Tractor is committed to excellence and superior products. LS Tractor comes with a long list of standard features that are unmatched by other brands and backed with the LS commitment to provide exceptional customer service and satisfaction. You get a lot more for your money with the LS Tractor. Come to the Tractor Store in Richland to experience the LS difference. The Tractor Store in Richland.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Never believe what you hear on this radio show because I am an idiot. And Dawn is with me. So you're an idiot by association.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm.
Welcome to the show. 6:54 a.m. as you're riding down the road and you're stuck in traffic and you're going, it's hot. It's hot. Just think about these poor people in Canton who've got sheets that are sticking to you in the bed because they have no air conditioning.
Yeah.
And they're listening to us on their cell phones, I guess.
Hmm.
I mean, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. Think about it. The great thing.
The electricity in Canton, or in the Madison County area part of Canton, when I lived out that way in the Shaco community, our electricity was off as much as it was on. And a generator was the only way you could survive out there.
I mean, 100-degree days, there is no excuse for electrical upgrades, this, that, and the other, because you know there'll be a break next week. So you just need to chill it out.
Well, guess what I'm doing this weekend?
Huh? What are you doing?
I'm going to serve tables. I'm going to wait tables this weekend at Beethoven's.
Will y'all
Boardwalk.
come on out, see the excitement. See the
Come
excitement.
see me. Let me wait on your table.
Come see Dawn actually do some work in public. By doing the work in public, she feels that she would amplify her goals in life. And it'll make everybody believe that she actually does work.
I do work.
No, you don't. You don't do nothing.
I know. I just sit behind a computer screen all day long, every day.
And I sit in my cubby hole and just sit.
Yeah. No, it's not a cubby hole. It's a bat cave.
Okay.
That's what your room is. But guess who's coming to play for us tonight?
It's Misspent Youth tonight. And that's the band that sets up on the lower part of the stage to take up the whole deck. And they have the biggest light show in town. And they sing all the songs that are the songs that you need to hear. They'll sing some Boston. More than a feeling.
Yeah, they're really good. But
And then
who's on
there's,
before then?
When the lights go out in the city.
Shut up. You're hurting everybody's ears.
Okay. And then before him is Larry Brewer.
Mm-hmm.
In my motor car. I can't even.
And then tomorrow night, the live entertainment continues with
the Stevens Brothers, and I've never heard them before. So
they're awesome.
So they play all kinds of music. They play country and western and rock, right?
Yeah. Yep. They're good.
I don't know what songs they do.
And then Sunday.
No song? You're not gonna sing one?
No, I don't want to hurt everybody's ears. You've already broken everybody's
A country
speakers
boy
in there.
can survive. A country boy can survive. Okay.
But our best kept secret is Sundays when the Southern Grass come and play during the brunch.
The Gospel
and
Sunday
buffet.
brunch. This past week they were going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they play a little bit of rock and then they play some gospel.
Yeah,
and
it's with banjos.
And Chris Davis. I was going to say
Christopher Davis.
Christopher Davis, our news director, he plays with them in Southern Grass, and he was singing. It wasn't Old Rugged Cross. What song were they singing? Well, anyway, it was solid last week. It was solid. And then of course this week it's the barbecue buffet this Sunday. We'll be doing a barbecue buffet, so it'll have smoked chicken and it'll have ribs. But we also, along with our barbecue buffet, it always has catfish on it, and it always has fried chicken on it.
Yep.
So you can't go wrong with fried chicken and barbecue and catfish. You can't go wrong. So y'all come on out and try that. And then, of course, y'all, we're getting the TVs all tuned up, getting ready for football.
Can't wait to watch some maroon and white.
I don't know.
We're going to put maroon and white on all the televisions.
You have lost your ever-loved mind.
No.
You have lost your mind.
No. We're going to put LSU on them too.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you saw where
some purple
you saw
and
that
gold.
meme going around where they've made me a coach at LSU.
I did not know that you were a coach
No,
too,
I'm
Chip.
not a
You
coach
just
at all.
have all these talents
And
that
when you s-
everybody's unaware
And when
of.
you see that picture of me going around, I look old and haggard.
Fat is what
And
I
I
saw.
look awful. I look awful in purple and gold. I promise you. Okay, that's going to do it for us. I'm Chip Matthews. She's Dawn McKenzie. What else is going on today? Well, we got lunch today.
Blue plate special.
Ribs and catfish.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got steaks tonight. Y'all come on out. We're still having the best steak. And then the pizza is solid.
Yep.
Solid as a rock. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
You going to do any Buck Commander today?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to do it for us. Clay is next. Be careful this weekend.
Nope.
You going to do any Buck Commander today?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to do it for us. Clay is next.
This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
1039 WYAB. Pocahontas, Jackson.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry.